to be doing an everyday makeup look for you guys. It is the look that I wear every single day, so Monday through Friday when I go to work, and then on the weekends when I don't have work as well. I normally don't wear lipstick, but for the sake of this tutorial, I went ahead and added a lipstick that I would normally wear if I'm wanting to kind of gussy up, I guess, or just look a little bit fancier than normal. So this is a quick, easy tutorial for anyone to duplicate if you're interested with just a few products. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so I already have primed my face, and what I use is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer, which is pretty good. I mean, it gets the job done. It's probably not my favorite, but it's pretty good, I guess. And then for my foundation, I use the Tarte Empowered Hybrid Gel Foundation in the shade Fair Light Neutral. So it comes in a little jar like this. It's a newer product from Tarte, and I like it so far. It gives about the same amount of coverage as their 12-hour foundation, except instead of giving like a super matte finish, this one gives a dewy finish, and I've come to realize that it lasts all day, so that's fantastic. Now for the brush that I use the brush that they recommended on their site. So it's angled little foundation brush. It doesn't have a name, but this is what it looks like here. And this little guy is great for buffing out this foundation and really making sure that you get even coverage everywhere. It also maintains that full coverage that the foundation does offer as well. So you know how with like the beauty blender, which is usually what I use to blend foundation, you start to notice that the beauty blender will take away some of the product. Well, this brush does not. So this is actually the first foundation brush I've used in quite some time. As I said earlier, I do tend to use the beauty blender to blend foundation, but this guy is really great and I highly recommend it. It wasn't too bad as far as price goes. I did snag this when I believe it was Ulta. Yeah, it was Ulta was having a Tarte sale, so there was a lot of products that were I think like 20% off, something like that. Of course, get the neck. Sorry about this really gross zit, guys. I don't know when it was born or why, but it's terrible, and it's one of those deeply rooted ones, and it really sucks. Alright, so for concealer, I use the Pacifica Transcendent Concentrated Correcting Concealer, and this stuff is really great. My go-to concealer was the Urban Decay Naked Skin, until I did a little bit of research and found out that Urban Decay wasn't completely cruelty-free. So I decided to get on the market for a more animal-friendly alternative, and Pacifica really did it, guys. I mean, this concealer does the job. It gives amazing coverage. I would say it's close to the Urban Decay one. Let's see, it's pretty great at concealing any fine lines or terrible bags. So I really like it. To set my face, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And for that, I use an e.l.f. Kabuki brush that I bought from the drugstore. Dip that in, blow off the excess. I start down on my neck because that's where I want most of the product to be concentrated so that I don't get cake face. And then the rest of it, I do go ahead and start putting all over my face. Now, I don't bronze and I don't contour because my face is pale, and I like that, so I don't want to really carve out anything or add color to my cheeks, or to my face. I do add color to my cheeks, so we're gonna get to that right now. Tarte came out with a palette called the Double Duty Beauty Eye and Cheek palette. I really like this, it's awesome. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eyeshadows, 1 highlight, and then a blush, which I'm going to be using the blush right now. It's called Live Boldly. And I just do a little bit of a smirk and apply it to the apples of my cheeks, and then I bring it up here as well, which a lot of people are like, why do you do that? It kind of gives me some color without doing the whole bronzing thing that I don't really like to do. So I really like the rosy cheek look, which is what I'm trying to get with this, which is why I apply it right here and then I just go up. So I guess it kind of gives me like a little bit of a contour, but it's not that harsh brown that I don't want. So after that, I go ahead and start on my eyes. Now, like I said before, I'm transitioning out of Urban Decay, but the eyeshadow brush is the only one I have at the moment, which is the one that comes in the Naked 2 palette. I'm working on getting another one so that I can be 100% cruelty-free, but yeah, I gotta work with what I have now. So, to start off, I'm going to be putting the shade Glam Girl, which is this one right here. No, I'm sorry, here. And I'm going to put that in my crease to give a little bit of definition. Now, this shade is like a rusty brown color, but it also has a pop of pink, which I really like because it gives you that natural look, but it also has a bit of a girly touch to it, which I really like. So you can see that there. Now I'm going to be taking the shade Date Night, which is the lightest in the palette, and I like to mix it with the blush to kind of give like a baby pink color, and put that all over the lid, just to give me a pop of color here, but not too much. Alright, now I'm going to be applying the shade Posse, which is the highlight in the palette, and popping that in the inner corner of my eye to make them stand out. There, you can see that. There it is. Alright, and that's going to be it for the eyeshadow, except for one thing I forgot. I do take Glam Girl, so that one that we put into our crease, and I like to line my outer line with that, just on the bottom to give a little bit of color, because I don't wear heavy eyeliner, so this kind of gives my eyes a more darker look to them. And then we'll go ahead and highlight the brow bone with the same highlight Posse. Which brings me to, I forgot to apply it to the rest of my face. So we'll go ahead and do that now. On the high points, down the bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, forehead, temple, Cupid's bow, and a little bit on the chin. Alright, now I'm going to be taking my eyeshadow, which I just use a kohl pencil. For this I use the e.l.f. Kohl eyeliner, which you just get from the drugstore. And I apply that to my lower waterline only, just to kind of carve out my eye on the bottom. There we go. And for mascara, I use Pacifica's Dream Big, which this stuff is incredible. It has two little settings on it. If you twist, it extends, and then if you twist the other way, it gets smaller. So the longer one gives you more definition as far as getting every single little hair, and then the smaller one will give you more volume, I've found. So I just go ahead and apply that to the bottom lashes only. And the reason why I'm not doing the top lashes is because I have eyelash extensions, and this mascara is not approved for the eyelash extensions. Besides, it's not like I really need it anyways. I mean, my eyelashes on the top are pretty defined, obviously. That's the reason for extensions. So I leave it at that for the eyes. Now for the eyebrows, which essentially I usually do these at the very last step because I feel like they frame the face and I want to put it all together and put it all together. So I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Medium Brown. I do like this one more than the Brow Wiz, and I have used the Brow Wiz for years, but this one to me does a better job because of the shape of it. It really allows you to give yourself the desired shape. So I'm not going to do too much work because I did get my eyebrows done a few weeks ago, so they really just need a little bit of a touch to make sure that they look even. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just making sure they look defined but even. So there we go. And then the last step is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, just to make sure that the brows stay in place all day. And this stuff is great. Great little lasting product. And I do typically put setting powder on here as well, just to really lock everything in, but I forgot to grab that. And it's also by a brand I've never heard of, so I'm not gonna grab that, but I would do setting spray. And if I wanted to feel a little bit out of the ordinary and look a little bit more glammed up, I would use my Tarte Lip Sculpt. And what this is a lipstick and lip gloss, and I got the shade Sass. So I'll go ahead and apply the lipstick, which looks like this, and the little lip gloss is here on the bottom. I really enjoy this product. I think it's really well done. The formula is so creamy, and the color payoff is really nice. The lip gloss is great as well. There is the lip color. So here is the eyeshadow. And the rest of the face. There we go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is again my everyday makeup tutorial. This is how I would do my makeup for any day, minus the lipstick, as I said before. So I hopefully you found it was easy. This was my first makeup tutorial, so hopefully you did like it as well. Of course, I would appreciate it if you guys would like the video, subscribe to my channel for more videos, and leave any comments, suggestions, or feedback down below. I would love to read them and connect with you guys. I will see you in my next video, so that will be next Sunday. Thank you so much for staying tuned. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a wonderful week to come. Goodbye, guys!